Good morning, everyone in Facebook land. It's a beautiful day to save some lives. We have a really exciting arrival today. We have 100 mostly small dogs and puppies arriving here at Wilmington Airport. We're really excited to welcome these animals. They're coming through a partnership with the ASPCA and Wings of Rescue, also the amazing heroes at Mobile SPCA down there in Alabama, moving their dogs out. What we're doing here is relocating animals that would otherwise not have adoption chances down there because there are so many more dogs than adopters. Moving them up here where, for the most part, it's pretty tough to find a small dog or a puppy in a shelter. So the opportunity here is to adopt rather than buy from a breeder. So today we also have an exciting component to our flight. Most of these dogs will be coming to our Westchester, Newcastle, and Georgetown campuses, so they'll be at all of our campuses. And we also have two partners participating. So AWA and DHA are also taking animals on this flight. And you can see we have one of our ASPCA folks up there on the flight. And you can hear some of the barking. This is my favorite part of these flights, when you hear those animals that... Welcome! So when you hear the barking of all of these lives that otherwise wouldn't have a chance. And I just can't say enough, we worked with Mobile SPCA and they are tops. These guys take terrific care of these animals. They're all vetted. We're going to take care of all the altering. That's our responsibility up here. We wouldn't want to put that burden on them down there. And the ASPCA brought this together. We're both partners in their relocation program. And of course, Wings of Rescue. I'm not sure the flight number for us on this, but we've done a number of flights with Wings and they are amazing. They really know how to pack these dogs for safety. They travel with water. They get just a little food in the morning because we don't want them to be too upset. And in a minute, you're going to see the cuties. I also want to show you, this is what happens at the BVSPCA to get ready for these transports. So we have all of these vehicles from our fleet here, ready to take these animals to our shelters. Any of the animals that are feeling comfortable and are spayed and neutered will go up for adoption today. So some of the smalls are going to be ready. But for the most part, the puppies all need to be altered. It's pretty much just if they had already come spayed and neutered. And again, if you're just joining us, we're welcoming 100 puppies and small dogs coming from Alabama through our partnership with Wings of Rescue and the ASPCA. This is also funded through Greater Good. They're an amazing supporter of life-saving work. They support Wings of Rescue. They support us.
Some of the crates are very heavy. This is Newcastle, so that'll have a vitamin C.
So we're going to start seeing some of these cuties. So I'm going to get up and get a peek at some of the dogs. Here's one of the littles. It looks like a little brindle doxy mix. I'll get up and get you guys a peek at some of these littles that are coming in. Hi, cuties. Welcome. Hey, beautiful. Hi, Lottie. Welcome. Hey, cuties. Again, we're welcoming puppies and small dogs arriving here from Mobile, Alabama. I'm going to try to get a peek, but the most important thing for these animals is to quickly get them into transport over into the shelter so they can get comfortable in their beds, food, and water. There's another little cutie. Those are just empty crates from the loading this morning. Here's one of our pups. You can see all the pups traveled with water. Basically what they do is freeze it ahead. They freeze the water ahead of time and then it melts over the course of the transport. Hey, cutie. Little black and tan button. Little black pup there.
This is another heavy with two. Heavy with two.
Here's another one of our little cuties. This is one of the puppies. So these animals are going to be available for adoption at 5 different locations. So this is definitely a teamwork makes the dream work transport here. We're taking them to our Westchester, We're taking them to our Westchester, Newcastle, and Georgetown locations. Hey, Our Westchester, Georgetown, Newcastle locations, we also have 2 partners participating. DHA and AWA, who are terrific partners of ours, are taking some of these animals as well. Just trying to get you a peek at some of these dogs. They'll be on our website as they are available for adoption. Most do need to be spayed and neutered. We'll start working on that tomorrow. We do have some smalls though that are spayed and neutered, and those should be available tomorrow. Hi, gorgeous! Welcome to Delaware! Hi, cutie. We have some really beautiful pups on this trip. They're coming from Mobile, Alabama. Mobile SPCA is our local partner there. We were connected through the ASPCA's relocation program. We got a breakout. So through the ASPCA relocation program, they not only help move animals that are at risk to places where they're highly adoptable, they also work with both the source and destination shelters. I'm going to come around to the other side. I think I'll get a better look at the dogs over here. And again, these dogs are going to go to all of our campuses, and they're also going to go to AWA and DHA. Okay, I moved to this side to get a look. I'll go to the other side again. Just trying to get you guys a picture, but again, the top priority is to get these guys unloaded and into their transport vehicles. Hi, cutie. So this transport, again, is puppies and small dogs. We have 1 or 2, I think, that are about 40 pounds. Mostly they're moms. So we do have a policy at the BVSPCA of no moms left behind. So you might see a couple of larger dogs on here, and that's going to be because they're the moms of these babies. And I think that is one right there. Hi, gorgeous! So these animals are coming in because we see very few small dogs and puppies in our local shelter from our local population. There's some cuties. Oh, sorry. And so this gives people who want a puppy or a small dog a chance to adopt rather than going to a breeder. This complements our local work. So we're responsible for taking in all the lost and stray dogs in the state of Delaware. Also all the lost and stray animals in Chester County and most of Delaware County. Those tend to be mostly large mixed breed dogs. And that's the reason why today you're seeing puppies and small dogs coming off the flight. And again, you can see the system that's happening back here to get all these dogs loaded to their respective locations. There's really an amazing amount of impressive logistics work that happens to get these animals ready. As you can imagine, 100 dogs going through Mobile SPCA, all of their vetting that's happening, all of their prep, all of their paperwork. So it's quite a heroic feat to save these animals. Hey, little guys! We've got some serious cuteness on this flight. Hi, babies!
Yep. It's a little heavy.
So you'll be able to see these dogs on our website as they become available for adoption. The other thing that's really nice is our friends at Mobile did an amazing job getting photos of all the animals. So you'll be able to see pictures as well as they go up for adoption. Some little blonde puppies in there.
Goodness.
Oh, hey babies.
They are
They look like almost little yellow lab mixes. And again, you'll see in the crates, they travel with puppy wee pads. They travel with a water bowl that's frozen. So as they travel, it melts and they have water on the trip. They don't get too much food because it can be, as all of us flying, can be a little bit for the tummy. So these dogs are going to come in, they'll be checked out, evaluated, they'll be spayed and neutered. Most are not altered, so that's part of the responsibility we take as the destination. But we have surgery teams lined up ready to work on these guys tomorrow. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. terrier, folks. Check this one out. Hi, gorgeous. Got a little black fluff in there.
I need puppies. Yeah, you ready? It's gonna take two.
Oh, we got a little break in the crate too.
Very good.
So for those of you just joining us, we're welcoming 100 small dogs and puppies coming from Mobile, Alabama. These are animals coming from an area where they have a lot more dogs than they have adopters. Okay, here's another one terrier, folks. Hey, cutie pies. And so they're moved up here where we see very little small dogs and puppies. And I believe that's one of the mamas coming off. As I mentioned earlier, we do have a couple of larger dogs coming off of here, and they're, for the most part, the moms of the puppies. Hi, gorgeous. We have a no mom left behind policy here at the BVSPCA. Some shelters only take the puppies.
Sorry, anybody got pushed?
We're very committed to taking the moms, getting them spayed and neutered so they don't have to go through that birth again. I think this is Jolene, if I remember her picture correctly. She's a gray terrier. She's actually going to DHA. Beautiful.
I'll hand you this end.
Beauty. Gorgeous.
Sorry about that.
And I apologize if you're not able to see all the dogs, but our first priority is, hey, gorgeous. Our first priority is getting the dogs off safely and quickly to the vans, get them into air conditioning, over to the shelter so they can get, oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, like a Labby Sharpay mix there. Did you see that face? Those wrinkles. Again, most of these dogs are going to be available starting on Thursday. We do have some smalls though that are already altered, and we actually have quite a few smalls at our Georgetown and Newcastle campuses as well, which is a black labs coming off to us.
Oh, it's got the head on the top. Alright, I got my end now.
Is that a wrap? Two more. Okay, we got two more coming off. Save the best for last. Okay, save the biggest for last. Hi, gorgeous.
Okay, DHA. Okay.
Hello, beautiful. AWA. That was the last one.
Okay, that's a wrap. Those are all the animals coming off the plate.
Andrew, we're not done yet. We gotta.
You can see we've got the vans loaded up, so our vans are allocated per location. So these animals are going to be going back to Westchester, Georgetown, Newcastle, DHA, and AWA. So we have 5 different locations participating in this transport. Again, what we saw here today is welcoming small dogs and puppies from Mobile, Alabama. I'll give you a little close-up of some of the pups. Hi, beautiful. Hi, babies. We hear you, little button. We hear you up there. Hi. So our Newcastle campus is just a few minutes from here, so they'll go home and get, or go home. They're going to go to our place, hopefully go home soon, get food and water, get rested up. Tomorrow they'll get altered, then start to become available for adoption. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Little black dog, can't see it too much. We appreciate all you guys joining us here today, and we especially appreciate all the support on the life-saving work we do at the Brandywine Valley SPCA. I also want to especially thank the ASPCA, Wings of Rescue, for bringing this flight together, and the amazing work of the Mobile SPCA to save these 100 lives on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you, and watch our website for adoption information.